and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
News at 9 on Falcon TV. I'm Ian, and with us today are Tail and Case. On today's show, we'll look at whose do-do was a big don't for one soccer team, what food you'll want to avoid next time you eat, and some football news.
Welcome to today's show. I'm Casey, and it's Friday, November 11th, 2010. Today we'll take an inside look at McDonald's food, as well as a story about whose hunger got the best of them.
Don't forget, if you ever miss anything on our show, we've got an awesome selection of podcasts you can check out on the Podomatic and iTunes and catch up on past shows on our YouTube channel.
As well as our website, which you can access on the Oakcrest website or by typing the address at the bottom of the screen. Alright, let's head back over to Ian for a look at what's happening in national news.
Scientists have been studying sea lions on the Oregon coast this weekend and warning beachgoers about a disease that many of the animals are carrying. The bacterial disease has the ability to spread from sea lions to dogs and then on to people. It can spread through contact with contaminated urine, water, or soil. Several California sea lions have already been diagnosed with it, and some have even died. Over the weekend, at least 2 more sea lions were found dead. The overall number of sea lions has also risen, but experts are seeing an increase in animals that test positive for leptospirosis. And though not all of the animals have tested positive, many showed clear signs of leptospirosis, which raises concern about human health. Now for what's going on around the Oak, let's head back over to Casey for more.
Under a rock for the past several months, then you don't know that the Falcon football team made the playoffs for the first time since 1986. That's right, it's been 24 years since the guys have made the playoffs, and they need you to get out there and support them, cheer them on to victory.
That's right, the Falcons are the 7th seed and will face the WILLIAMSTOWN Braves in their first round of playoffs, and their field. The team is in the works of putting a spirit bus together, and even if you can't ride it, make sure you get a ride and go to the game to support the team.
That's right, everyone, the Falcons have done it. The Oakcrest High School football team has made the playoffs for the first time in over 24 years. That's right, in over 24 years. They're going to head out tonight to Williamstown High School to try and continue their streak deep into the playoffs. The Falcons have been playing tough and have had some great plays and some great victories over a lot of teams that have been heavily favored in the Cal this year. But it is the Falcons who pulled ahead and have amazed their fans, school, and community with their strong play, excellent coaching, and great fans. So make sure you're one of those fans who head out tonight to Williamstown High School to cheer the Falcons on to victory. The boys are looking strong and they're coming off some great wins. But they need this win to continue their run into the playoffs this season. Show your Falcon pride, wear your blue and gray, and cheer the boys to victory once again this week. In a year that's been filled with celebrations for the 50th anniversary of Oakcrest, make this one more special celebration the Oakcrest family can remember.
Also, there's another big game taking place on Tuesday the 23rd, and it's also an away game that needs your support. The Powder Puff boys and girls are going to take the field against Gammy in their annual clash on the gridiron. Traditionally, the Gammy girls have been tough, and it's no different this year. But with the guys' Falcon football team leading the way this year, the girls are looking to follow in their footsteps and take home another big victory for Oakcrest this year.
If you want to go to the game, but Mom won't let you borrow the car for the trip, there will be a spirit bus, and there's only $5 cost to ride it. The bus seats only 50 people, and it's on the first-come, first-served basis. To ride the bus, you can see Miss Delaringa to sign up. This year's game is at Gammy on Tuesday, November 23rd at 3:30, so be sure to be there and check it out.
There will be a volleyball-a-thon held on the 19th at 6:30 for any students who can get a team together. That's right, you heard correctly, this one is only open to students. No teachers this time, which gives the students an excellent chance to win. Your involvement supports the GEA, so make sure you get out there and take part in the fun.
The annual homecoming dance will be held November 20th, Saturday evening, right here at Oakcrest. The score has been announced, and people have already begun buying purses, shoes, and dresses for the big event. The dance whose theme this year is black and gold, celebrating the 50th anniversary of Oakcrest. Once again this year will be held on Saturday the 20th, So get the ticket to take part in the memories and the announcing of this year's homecoming king and queen.
Did you know that what you're eating just may be killing you? Well, you might not have known that if you're a wacky artist from New York whose experiment on the fast food giant's Happy Meal hadn't turned out so weird. That's right, an artist analyzed the food over a period of 6 months by taking photos to document its change, or lack of, over that period. Recently, reporter Casey Bailey went out to the field to get some info on the story, and that gets a lot of attention.
Casey Bailey reporting from the Oakcrest cafeteria to find out if McDonald's food is really fresh. A New York-based photographer, Sally Davies, took home a McDonald's Happy Meal and set it on a shelf for 6 months. She monitored the burger and fries every day and took pictures. After 180 days, the meal did not change and still looked exactly the same, except for a small piece breaking off the bun. Teenagers today don't ever realize what they're putting in their mouths. I went to the Oakcrest cafeteria to find out if their feelings towards McDonald's food has changed.
Yeah, I still eat McDonald's. I can't help it. No matter what, it's still good. I heard about what happened in the news, but yeah, McDonald's is still better no matter what. I'll still eat it.
Ew, that's disgusting. I'm never gonna eat that. I find that to be pretty repulsing. I wouldn't eat McDonald's after that.
I would not eat McDonald's anymore knowing that it looks the same after a long period of time.
I'll definitely think twice before eating at McDonald's again.
After hearing this story, I don't think I want to eat McDonald's ever again.
This has been Casey Bailey reporting for Falcon TV.
In other news, we turn to a man's best friend who was so hungry he ruined the hopes of a girls' soccer team. Bill Fry couldn't believe his good fortune waking up to a crisp $50 bill on his deck. With that joy turned into panic when he discovered that found money came from an empty envelope on his dresser. Fry is the president of the West Seattle Soccer Club. The envelope contained $1,500 from soccer fundraising. It didn't take long enough to sniff out the suspect though. Cosmo the cash-eating dog was in some big doo-doo. The 5-year-old lab shepherd mix did his best to bury the treasures though, moving some to the backyard to his favorite spot. Fry uncovered the valuables, including a valuable baseball, but no trace of the $900 worth of checks. Only half of the $600 was found. The other half, well, only Cosmo knows. But 2 days later, Cosmo did make a final deposit when Fry found out halves of $50 bills poking out. Believe it or not, this isn't Cosmo's first run in the law. He stole a wallet a few months back and buried it in the yard. All told, Cosmo ate $300 worth of checks and $900 worth of money. Fry says he will make good on all the losses, but is asking soccer parents who paid checks to send a replacement.
Doesn't that story just make you feel terrible? Well, speaking of soccer teams who are raising money, don't forget that the girls' soccer team here at Oakcrest are still conducting their St. Baldrick's fundraiser to raise money and awareness for childhood cancer.
That's right. And if you didn't know, when they hit their goal, $1,000, the coaches get their heads shaved. And if you haven't seen Mr. Hearn lately, you'd be surprised by his nasty, grisly appearance. Do a favor and the rest of the soccer team and donate to their great charity. Currently, they're a little short of their goal and they're running out of time.
We started off the show with some science. Now let's end it with some science. Here's science reporter Chanel Lee with some more environmental news.
With your environmental tip, bringing the latest current environmental and ecological issues to you. Our first topic will be on ozone depletion, which has become less of a problem than it was about 10 years ago, but it does still exist today. Ozone depletion was caused by several things, such as CFCs and aerosol cans of hairspray, Freon that is used in your cars for air conditioning, and even refrigerators. The ozone is located in the stratosphere, and it protects us every day from the UV rays, which can cause skin cancer, and lead to genetic mutation with little or no ozone layer intact. Luckily, today, everyday products like those aerosol cans of hairspray and that Freon used for your car no longer contain CFCs. There you have it, just one small tip to a better environment. Tune in next time for your environmental tip.
Thanks, Chanel. Well, that's all for us today. I'm Taylor, and for Ian and everyone here at the Falcon TV News team, have a great day. Join us here tomorrow for all the Oakcrest and world news stories making headlines on the News at 9 on Falcon TV. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.